Representing MVP from Grafton, Massachusetts, Simon Lizotte.
Back at it, Happy Valley.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It is Sunday brunch day. We have about 3 hours till tee off and breakfast. Could be worse. And I also have these Thai salad rolls because I'm so healthy.
Look at my sweet coffee.
That's art.
Not bad.
Yeah, Happy Valley Station. Definitely not a bad spot.
Yeah.
Lots of options. Some good, some... I'm a little harsh on food sometimes because I've had so much. But I wish I had something like that close to my house. That'd be awesome. When MVP was doing the signing session at Puck Lab earlier this week, Joey brought this back, which is an old disc golf magazine called The Flight Record. Shout out to Stuart, who put this together 11 years ago when the World Championships were here in Portland. 2014, the epic Macbeth-Wysocki battle, playoff for the title. One of the bigger moments in the last 20 years of the sport, for sure. And we came across this masterpiece here. I'm honored I got a double page, almost like poster style. It says, Simon Lizotte floats a condor high above the ground at Blue Lake Park in Portland during the 2014 PGA World Championships. And that is me, I guess, playing catch, probably with Avery with a condor. If you've never thrown a condor, it's fun. Barefoot at Blue Lake, pretty wild, 11 years ago. And I think there's one more page that has me in it here, which I gotta show, from the USDGC. Paul Macbeth, as always. Hello. I guess Paul wanted a shout out too. He always knows what we're up to. Okay, let's see. Let's get to the USDGC part here. Check it out. Back in the day, you're looking at, this is USDGC right here. This is driving up to hole 1 at Winthrop in our good old Discmania rig back then. What a life. Simon Lizotte's playful attitude, explosive distance, and unpredictable shot lines make him a fan favorite. He's at home in, on, and around the RV that takes him around the country, competing, teaching, and being an ambassador for the sport. And he got a photo of me. I actually remember this specifically when
Hold it out for me.
he came up to me and I was shaving or trimming.
What a shot.
In using the motorhome's mirror, because that's all we got back then. Different times. Pretty cool that there's this book capturing this stuff. This is actually a really freaking good book. Like, it is just quality moments, quality photos, and put together very nicely. First putt of the day, 38 feet. Spit out right side. Second attempt, spit out left side. Third attempt. Say no, high left. All right, I'd say that's a good sign. That's completely unwarmed up. Good English there. This might be a stupid goal to some of you, but I think my goal today is to not miss left. Simple as that. Just heart them. Oh, that's the risk with missing right though. That's where you get this rim roll ricochet. But I don't know, I don't care. It can't be as painful as missing left for the 80th time this week. And I think top 3 is right there. 3 strokes. I mean, everyone, I think it's a 2-horse race today, AB, Gannon battle, which is going to be kind of fun to follow, I think. Drop. This feels pretty good. Oh, low. And then there's like from 3rd to 15th, everyone is within 4 strokes. And it's going to be a battle for podium. So there's 2 storylines, I think, mainly. And the cash line is always interesting. We got to watch Harry Chase fighting for that last cash spot. So who's going to win it? And who's going to take 3rd? Don't miss right. I mean left. Stay up. Hey, they're not going in, but they're feeling pretty good. And of course, hole 4 today, I have some chances there to improve significantly on one hole. That's probably the best thing about making terrible mistakes and getting big numbers, is that you get a second chance the next day. And I'll just feel like, even if I just get a par, oh yeah, here's 3 strokes better than yesterday. It's a nice cushion. Oh my God, whiffed it left. Don't miss left. That's how simple it is. I might say it verbally as I'm putting today on the course, as I'm releasing, don't miss left. Or aim right, to be more positive, I guess. Aim right, aim right. Yeah, so when you're at the course, at the putting green, warming up, sometimes it just feels like everything is going in. Super easy. And then you, oh God, left, no. Then you have like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes of putting. And the more you do it, kind of the less good it feels, which is obviously counterproductive. But when it doesn't feel great, when you're starting your warm-ups, and you actually feel like you're gaining confidence in those 15 minutes, it's actually better, I think. So sometimes when I start putting, warming up, and they all go in and it feels so easy, it's like almost like, oh no, that's scary. Oh, sneak it in, sneak it in. I blame the wind. Left. I can't get over it.
DGPT in the house.
Ready to film those discs?
What's up, dog?
flying.
Ready to film the disc flying?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just film frisbees, you know.
Yeah? What's your position today?
I'm catching those chases.
All right, catching and chasing. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yes.
Good luck. What's up, my friend?
Hey, what's up?
How we living?
How we loving?
Living.
Living?
Or loving, whatever you prefer.
I'm loving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Sweet. Look at this. Got the whole crew in the house right here. Look at these things. This is what brings you the broadcast. And that man right there. He's not. This is not a frozen frame. He's just not moving. Just so you know.
But like in general,
Gimbal.
lately I've been getting spicy. Yeah, 35.
Sweet gimbal with the sweet little like. And the man, Keenan. Don't forget.
And my pack.
And the pack. Well, that's all. That's it.
He left Kel at home.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is a sweet setup you guys got.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Lizotte.
You're welcome.
Thank
Enjoy the money.
Thank you, Lizotte.
Representing MVP from Grafton, Massachusetts, Simon Lizotte.
Final round recap. I actually, before I start this, need to check scores real quick just so I know what I'm talking about, because it's been a hectic 30 minutes since we tapped out. All right. Tied for 7th right now with Luke Taylor, who's done. Corey Ellis has 2 holes left and is tied with us right now, so he can definitely still jump us. So it looks like top 10. Not too terrible. It's always nice to finish a tournament in the best position you've been all week. So that's definitely a positive. So let's start this round. Hole 1, threw a tee shot somehow even better than yesterday, which we didn't think was possible, but it happened. Put my upshot to about 22, 23 feet and connected perfect, just right side, exactly how you can tell myself. Just keep it right. Putting was actually freaking great today in total. Forward to hole 3, threw it a bit too inside, and once you don't hit your line perfectly on hole 3, you're just kind of hoping for a decent result. I got to like 45 feet, tail, bang. Another big circle 2 putt. To start 2 for 3 again, which I did exactly yesterday as well. And then hole 4, where I was really like just kind of looking forward to redemption on that hole. Switched it up from the roller to an earshot through my more stable mayhem, and I just made sure I turned it over and got it to like 50 maybe, but no real look for birdie. So I tapped in there for a par, which was a 3-stroke improvement over yesterday. So felt pretty good from there. And then next highlight, I think, was the very next hole, my second shot, where I threw my volt again. And I told myself, throw it exactly like your tee shot on 1, because it was same kind of distance, same shape, and I hit it exactly right. Almost threw it in for eagle. And then made a really solid 25, 28 footer again for birdie. Feeling good, and then bullseyed the next hole. So I was 4 under through 6, which, you know, that wasn't AB level good, but it was freaking pretty good. So I think I was scaring the podium there for a bit. And I took a kind of sad par on the next effort, a pretty good tee shot. And then we come to the question marks in my brain, at least, where I went 3 bogeys in a row on 8, 9, 10. I threw it OB on 8, like 2 feet right. Didn't get the skip I need. I just overturned it a bit. I think there was some sneaky headwind that held my dimension more than I wanted to. Next hole, shank of the week, I'd call it, off the tee. Completely unexplainable what happened there, just a classic grip lock. I don't know, maybe I was trying too hard. I wanted to get too far up the fairway or something stupid. But kicked first tree right, straight left OB. Almost threw it in for a par save from my knee with a forehand around the tree. So there's 2 back-to-back bogeys. Throw my next tee shot on 10 to within a foot of my shot yesterday, where I got a nice birdie on 10, and shanked my upshot into the tree right in front of me for no explainable reason again, and ran like an 80-footer on the mound, which was probably the dumbest thing I did all week, but it almost went in off the top. Pretty crazy. Yeah, and then I kind of felt pretty deflated because I felt like I was doing so well. I was getting excited. Like it felt like I was like in some zone. Putts were going in. I was hitting my lines mostly. And then those 3 bogeys kind of came out of nowhere. I guess the 3 bogeys switched roles with my triple bogey yesterday, now that I think of it. Silly. Anyway, we get, what's the hole after their par 5, 10, 11, 12, the uphill. Our card star framed that hole. Eagle made a nice circle 2 putt, and I threw my best roller of the week with the Crave. Absolute park job to bullseye. Next highlight was probably 14, where I threw a really good tee shot. That was a good correction on my part there. And then threw a kind of lackluster hyzer with the boost and made a nice circle 2 from like 40, maybe 38. Good one to get. And then I freaking bullseyed the sidearm hole, 15. That was a bonus. That one just felt so smooth. That's exactly my forehand line, like a slight little turn and just have the disc swing back. A 14 speed on a 300-foot hole. That's just my style, I guess. Yeah, and then went par, kind of nothing great happened on the next 2 holes. And 18, the eagle chance. Threw an okay tee shot, I thought, but when it hit the ground, it just took a crazy bounce and ended up out of bounds by a foot. Oh, if you push that left side, that makes the eagle just so much easier too. So I felt that was a bit unfortunate, but that was followed with the most fortunate shot I've had. I don't know. Maybe the one at Milo round 2 with the branch was more lucky even, but this one, holy cow. I hit like a little like a stake that was this big, that was holding the OB line down, and my disc was sliding towards the OB, hit that little metal, like literally this big, and bounced back towards the basket, like 4 feet in bounds. Left me at, what was that? Just inside barely, like 30 feet probably exactly. And got the gallery putt at the end. Happy to sneak that one in. I think I made every single putt today. That was inside the circle, at least according to the stats. So, okay finish. Can't really complain. I never felt like this week I was getting anything amazing going. Round 2, the last 6 holes was probably something. But outside of those 6 holes, it just never felt like enough to contend for any kind of podium or victory. But this is my 4th top 10 of the year in 8 attempts. So 50% top 10s. It's not bad, right? Yeah, that's right. So overall, positive. After the 2nd place in Washington, another top 10 here in Portland. And in 2 weeks, we'll have the Simon Line presents the Preserve Championships or something like that. And now I'm headed to the airport and flying home, and I'll be back home at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Shout out to Red Eyes. That's been my favorite thing the last 5 weeks. And I'm happy the West Coast swing is concluded. I think overall it was a solid swing for me. Not the way I did it 3 years ago, but can't complain. Met a lot of cool people, saw a lot of cool places, and played some solid disc golf. We really hope you enjoyed the videos again this week, and we'll see you after an off week in Minnesota. Like and subscribe as always, and enjoy the shot of the day if we still find one. You still have one, Dustin? I think so.
I have a
Okay, cool. Well then, peace.
Oh my God.
Did it go in?
That went in. Did you get that on video?
Yeah.